Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, Walking Mountains Science Center. This place is so unique. They have so many incredible programs, and they really help to involve the community in not only getting outdoors, but also understanding the outdoors and loving it that much more. And here with me this morning, Peter Suneson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your
Thanks for having me.
mustache is amazing, Peter. We were talking about this earlier, but you know what? You look like you are one with nature.
Like we have been doing snow science for the past 30 years.
Exactly. So this morning, Walking Mountain Science Center, science would allude to the fact that you are conducting some science as part of this organization.
Absolutely. So we do, all different kinds of science, and kind of what we wanted to talk about today was back to that citizen science concept. So we talked about a month ago about our Christmas bird count, which is a way of getting the community out there counting birds, and that data would go to study further populations. And so what we do over the Science Center, one of the things we do is called COCO-RAS, the Community Collaborative Rain and Hail Network. And what we are out there doing, we're measuring snowpack, we're measuring snow water equivalents, many of the things that our friend Joel Gratz is doing on Open Snow, kind of giving us a better understanding for our snowpack, and we're really documenting the changes, which is the neat part.
Right. So right now they're saying that we have about 150% of our typical snowpack across Colorado. At least that's what, Open Snow is saying. So with that in mind, so you brought some snow, you brought a little water too. So What's happening here?
So I actually had both of these filled up with snow this morning. I kept this one on the floorboards of my car when I drove over with the heater on. And what we'd like to show is that, for all of this snow, we are getting a very, very small amount of moisture out of it. So yes, our snowpack is up, but what's even more important than the feet or the depth of our snowpack is that snow water equivalent, because that is what is going to persist and really water the native plants and vegetation all summer long. Right. So when we're out there, we're looking at the snowpack, but we're also really concerned with how much moisture is in that snowpack.
Interesting. And so what are some of the things that you recorded recently?
So, just looking back over our data, our last, really big snowfall was on the 5th, so 10 days ago or so, and we recorded 12 inches, so a foot of snow. Melted that down, and we got less than 3/4 of an inch of water.
Wow.
So for over a foot of snow, just a very little bit of water, and that shows, or that speaks to Vail's champagne powder.
Right, yes, it's been so fluffy and wonderful. Love that.
Before that, we had an 8-inch snow, so 3/4 of the amount, and we actually had more water equivalent, so over 3/4 of an inch of water. That was that heavy snow. My shoulders remind me, that was on December 17th. I remember that storm because we had to shovel it, and it was so heavy.
Yeah, yes.
So when we can kind of track these changes, and then year to year, because we have this data, we can tell when our heavy snowfall, when our wet snowfalls were, when our heavy snowfalls were, and that can help us kind of project into the future and predict when our storms might happen.
Amazing. So the community can get involved in this particular program.
Absolutely. So COCO-RAS is a nationwide kind of citizen science project. COCORAS.org, COCORAHS.org is their website, and you can sign up to become an observer. There's a little training that they'll talk to you about the different instruments and stuff on how to collect snow and water samples, but everyone is welcome to do it.
Perfect. And then also coming up, if you love science too, especially here in the mountains, your summer internship program is now available to apply for.
Big news on our website, absolutely. So walkingmountains.org, our naturalist and sustainability internship. These are the folks that you see staffing the Vail Nature Center, staffing our yurt up at Eagle's Nest, at all of the zero waste events in Vail. It's an incredible program, a great way of kind of engaging recent graduates or kids toward the end of their years in college with their natural environment. What a better place to spend it than in Vail?
I don't know. That's amazing. All right, Peter, thank you so much. It's always such an education every time you come out. I love hanging out with you. All right, walkingmountains.org for more information about that summer internship program, or if you'd like to get involved in just helping to report our local snowfall here in the high country. Coming up next, we're going to check in with our weather forecast with Rick.